closer than close.
Hello, hello, welcome.
Something very rare to find.
Welcome, welcome. We'll begin in 4 minutes.
Ooh, we can talk about anything. That's why I love you. And it's hard to try to hide what I'm confessing. And I can't help it. I'm so into you. You send me to the sky, keep me breathless. So I'm wanting you.
Welcome.
And I can't deny, I wanna be
We'll get started in 4
more
minutes. Come on in.
Cause you give me reason to fall in love again. But I leave it as it is now for another day. Hey, oh, baby.
Welcome, welcome, you all.
For another day.
I'm sharing. I hope you do the same. No. 11 o'clock. Hey, Josh.
What to say?
Come on in. Come on in.
Time of the day.
We're going to start in 3 minutes.
That's why I call. She turns me on. Ain't afraid to show it either. Cause baby, I'm still a man. And you know you want to too. Cause you take me higher. Now I'm breathless, man. Do you even know that the
Go ahead and share, you all. Welcome to the Talk with Doc.
Out you doing? Hey, I wanna show your ass. You give me reason.
Come on in. Come on in. Welcome. Welcome to the Talk with
For
Doc.
another day.
Thank you, Angela, for the shares. Welcome, 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 everyone. Come on in. Welcome to the talk.
For another day.
You know, in my head, I'm doing all of the things, okay? Welcome, Amy. Good evening. Come on in. We're going to get started in 2 minutes.
Yeah, for another day. Something won't let me be.
Good evening, Mr.
How can we
October.
go?
Come on. I'm an October baby, too.
Let me lay with you.
Come on. Are you Libra or Scorpio?
I want more from you.
Here go a note for you. Hold on. Come on, Libra. Come on, gang, gang, gang. We're going to start in 1 minute. Come on in, you all. Go ahead and hit share if you don't mind. We got a good topic tonight. Ooh. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Always the right place. Always. With me, you always in the right place. You know, I'm gonna hit the 1, 2. You know, it ain't right if you don't hold the ear. You gotta hold the ear. Yes, yes. We got 1 minute before we start, you all.
Another day, one more day.
Too funny. Come on in, you all. Hit share. Hit share. There we go. Perfect time. She ain't lying. Always the right place with the light giver. You better understand it. Yes. Okay, Jai. Okay, I understand. Don't you miss no work on account of me. Okay. Welcome you all to the Talk with Doc. I am your girl. I am here, the doc. I am Dr. Bianca Misfie Lee. I am a licensed practicing counselor therapist. I am a cognitive behavioral therapist. I'm also a 5-time certified life and purpose coach, a spiritual coach, spiritual mother. And I do the things of the things, honey, during the Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, my office hours are from, okay? However, on TikTok with the Talk with Doc, we come together, we have real real live conversation, person to person, more on a humanistic, level here. No doctor, no patient. This is me and you, human to human, spirit to spirit, soul to soul, okay? And so we come here together, we have a good time. Whether it's a serious conversation or a fun, lighthearted conversation, it's good conversation nonetheless. I promise you, we walk away here enriched, better, more evolved, more feeling more loved, having our questions answered, all of those things, okay? And so I'm so grateful for you being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you look up top, we have subscriptions. We got subscriptions now, you all. So you can do a subscription. They're only $4.99 a month. We spend more than that on the big bag, the big box. Hello, somebody. I think your girl is worth $4.99 a month. Hello. Okay. So subscriptions, and in those subscription packages, you get customized stickers for you to share in the chat, but you also get special features. I do readings once a month with you all, more on a personal basis for the subscribers and things like that. Okay. I am also a reader. I am a seer. I am a mother. Okay. I am, I'm an astrologer. So I do a lot of things in spirit-based, cosmic-based, other realm-based. Okay. And I love it. Okay, that's where we're from. Hello. So I love the things of home. All right. So also too, that we have some gift goals and things like that. We also have the like button up there, and if you don't mind, go ahead and hit the orange. There's an orange heart next to my name up top, and you can go ahead and hit that heart me for me. Okay, get your daily heart me in. Mr. October said I definitely need your assistance. Well, hit my line. I have an office line, 706-570-2630. You can always hit my line, and I can be of some assistance to you. I am a private practice, just so you know. Okay, in order for me to sign myself to the network, I have to do network rules, and what I will not do is be a part of a system that celebrates being sick, okay, and gains profit from sickness and disease. No, we are here to cure, to rid, to purge, to remove, to heal, to be whole and restore the things back to their original purpose. Okay, I will never ever sign my practice nor my gifts to the system of this sick care system. Okay, I am temporarily located in Georgia. I will be relocating to Tennessee at the end of next month. However, I do telehealth, I do online, I do via phone, so there is no limit to my reach. Okay, no limit to my reach. All right, so wherever you need me, I am there. Trust me, I'm there. Okay. But today on the Talk with Doc, we actually air live every single Tuesday night, every Thursday night. This is a spinoff of our original platform, which is Turner Talks Back, hosted by the late great Phenom, my brother, your brother, that if you knew him, Trive. That was he was the founder of Junkies ATL. Okay, you ready for all of that? Come on, Shaheed, come on in. I'm ready for all that. Come on in. There's a lot to take in. Come on in and have a seat. Thank you for your presence. I do appreciate you. Come on in and share. You all share if you're so so compelled to do so. But we were a spinoff off of Turner Talks Back, his platform where we did talks and conversations and shared and laughed and loved and healed and all of those things. And so in his transition, which was January 14th, this past January, I had to continue it on. This was his wish. This was his will. And here I am continuing it on. Okay, we shared the platform over there. I got to honor my brother over here and continuing on his vision. Okay, so that's how the birth of the talk happened. This is the house that Tribe built, and I appreciate my brother for doing so. Okay, so we are going to have a conversation today, and I want to hear from you on this platform. It is an interactive platform. Okay, this is not just me talking to you. This is us talking to each other, right? So at any point you feel compelled to come on up, hit that guest button and bring yourself up, or I can bring you up. Either way, it's gonna get done. Okay, but I want to hear your feedback. Okay, so tonight's topic is, can exes be just friends? Can exes be friends for real, really good friends, and it just be that? Can exes really be friends, and it just be just that? Okay, okay, Josh said absolutely. Okay. So now here's a part B to that. Part B to that is this. What if the exes, what if you all have gone on and you have started new relationships and all of those things? Is the new partner, is she assumed to be good with, or is he assumed to be good with your bestie, okay, which is your ex? So Mr. October said, I think so, as long as there's understanding. Okay, that's good. Josh said, my ex-fiance was my best friend before she transitioned. I love that. And listen, I know she's up there shining down, watching, guiding, and all of those things. I love that. Now, me personally, because I always kick it off with me, okay? So me personally, I truly believe that one can be really good friends with their ex, no matter what the dynamic was. However, that comes with a contingency. Okay, I gotta go with Mr. October there. Okay, we here with it. As long as there's an understanding, as long as there is a boundary, as long as there, as long as you understand. Okay, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. As long as we got us an understanding, as long as you respect my boundaries. If you know that I am in a new relationship, don't be calling me all kind of night. Don't be doing that. Okay? Respect my space. Respect my relationship. Respect it. Hey, Dr. B, how are you, honey? Respect it. Right? That's how I feel. Now, when I feel that you're being facetious and you're trying to go above and beyond, okay, another dynamic topic, yes, ma'am, honey, and you're trying to go above and beyond to get your attention, like that whole I was here first energy, that's when I'm going to say to you, respectfully, you got to go, okay? Because what I have, which I love, it's a superpower of mine, I have the gift of goodbye. And if I feel that you are trying to jeopardize on purpose my new situation, what I got going on, me and you are through, okay? Dr. B, I can say, I'm well loved. How are you? I'm amazing. I intend all this well. Yes. Okay. She said, oh, yes. That Libra cutoff can be dank, baby. It's nasty. You hear me? Nasty and skillful at the same time. You hear me? It's a gift. I call it my gift of goodbye. It's the gift of goodbye. And I love her so. You understand? Because that's where my peace resides. Okay? These are my rules of engagement. My rules of engagement are, whatever my rules are, you either follow and abide by those rules or you do not engage. Simple as that. Okay? I would love for us to come and have a whole kumbaya, but everybody's not capable. Now, I will say this. Thank you for the follows. Thank you so very much. And thank you for the likes, you all. I will say this. There are some that you absolutely have to say, no, we can't be friends with. I have an ex, post my husband, okay? I have an ex that we ended on mutual terms. It was one of those, this is not the right time, okay? It just wasn't the right time for a relationship. And I understood that, and we respectfully went our separate way. It was a long distance relationship, which we did very well, actually very skillful, okay? Every other week, we would travel. We would alternate. He come here, I go there, this and then the third. So it worked out. Plus, I've been knowing him since, I was in grammar school, middle school or whatever the case. Myself and his first cousin were best friends in elementary school and stuff. So I understood the situation. My nose ring all flipped upside down. Okay, so knee high, right? Okay. So with that being said, we got older. And we after both he and our marriages was over, we ended up, dating and stuff like that. It was beautiful. Do you hear me? It was absolutely beautiful. But it was the wrong time. Wrong time. He had little children. And his ultimate goal, I think we were dating for a year, and he ultimately wanted to come into, he wanted to move down to Georgia. And he did. Okay. He moved down to Georgia. The day that he moved down here, he got a Georgia ID, Georgia license. The man wasn't playing about it. Went straight into job hunting and the whole 9 yards. However, his little girls, who were, I think the youngest was about maybe 7 or 8 at that time, before he left, they were showing exponential growth in school, and their grades were A's and B's and stuff like that. But when he left, because he's a very, very, very present father, he was there to pick the girls up, take them to school. He was there to do hair, pack lunches, help with homework. And his lack of being there, his lack of being there showed very, very much so in the girls. And then their grades started dropping. And their behavior started to drop towards their mother, their attitude towards their mother. Everything just plummeted, right? And so it was devastating him, but he also wanted what he wanted for his life. And me personally, if you know me, you know that what I will never do is come between a man and his children. Ever. Ever, ever. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I want you happy. I want your children happy, even if being happy means being without me. I didn't care. Okay? So I released him with tears. I had tears. He had tears. We were some teary messes. Okay? But I had to release him. And I had to send him back home so that whenever, if ever that time were to come again, if it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be for sure. It just wasn't the right time at that time. Thank you for the likes, you all. Thank you for the love. Okay. So with that being said, we went our separate ways. Okay. And time went by, he started seeing somebody else or whatever the case. Women not really in a rush to, I don't know. It's something about y'all men. Y'all men gotta have somebody all the time. Okay. I don't know what it is, but y'all got to, what do they say? And it's so foolish, this term that they say, the best way to get over someone is to get under somebody new. That is the most foolish, ignorantest, if that's a word, the most ignorant, because what you're doing is compiling hurt on top of hurt, on top of hurt, on top of hurt. Okay. Bag lady, bag man. Okay. Dragging your bags everywhere. But for me, I didn't, and I'm still like that to this day. I'm available for love, sure. I don't lack it though, because I pour into me, honey, Niagara Falls. Okay. So I don't lack love, but it's the companionship is what I don't have from another person. I am my own companion. I love myself exponentially. I don't have a void or anything like that. Not at all. And I can honestly flat-footed say that. But when it comes down to relationships, I've never been one that was just thirsty for one, but I'm available if one presents itself, the right one. Hello. Let me go and put that word right there. The right one is available. Okay. One that's going to add to, my soul's evolution in this iteration. So when I released him, he went on, and for a little bit, I think it was a little bit, he was by himself, but then he got another relationship. Later on down the line, I started dating somebody else, and he was upset. Do you hear me? Right. My key word, the right one. Okay. Sir was upset with me. He was upset. I mean, this person listen, let me tell y'all something. I'm about to share a very, very foolish thing that I did that I had never, and I vowed to myself I would never do. Okay. Where did I get my lashes? Daughter, let me tell you something. Ironically enough, this is my own brand. I used to be a salon owner, and I had my own lash line. It's this Beauty by Miss B Salon Studios. These are my old nasty lashes, honey. These are mine. I don't have them for sale. They're not for sale anymore because I haven't been in the beauty industry since 2020. Yep, I had a whole salon, a full staff. I had my own makeup line, my own lash line, honey, a whole collection. It was called the Honeybee Collection. Yes, ma'am. So listen, one thing about the girl, honey, she gonna stay dolled up. You understand? The doll will be dolled. Okay. So I appreciate you. I appreciate you for sure. So yes, honey, yes. Oh, I keep old nasty lash now. She keeps the lashes. You feel me? And what better way to have them than to have them with your name on them? Hello, somebody. Okay. Say, well, that was easy. I know. I'll go check them out. They look good. Thank you, my love. Thank you, Roro. The makeup is on and is. A little subtle, little light beat. A little subtle, little something. I appreciate you all so very much. But now, so he went on and I had, okay, so I was going to reveal something to you, okay? Put your name and a ring on it. Listen, okay? So one thing that I vowed never to do, y'all, I'm even embarrassed about to say it. I'm not embarrassed, but y'all. Okay, so right here, let me move this out the way. Right here, under the roses is a name, okay? So that person who I was seeing, I foolishly, very foolishly, got that man name tattooed on me. I said I will never in the history of my life put another person's name on my body. Okay, another man's name on my body. I said it. I was even married, and I refused to. Girl, and did. Ooh, I'm ashamed. Ooh, I'm ashamed. I don't. You are yelling at me, and you are too loud. Okay, my Isha, you is yelling, girl. Oh, I heard her. No, you did. I heard it. Girl, I heard you loud. Girl, you screaming at me. Girl, turn it down. Jesus. You ain't got to be yelling at me like this through the screen. Okay? Jesus Christ. Okay? Oh, Lord. You see I fixed it now. Come on now. You see I fixed it, girl. Okay? So, okay. Look. You say, child, I almost like to have done that. Listen, thank God I did. Let me tell you. So even my husband, y'all, got my name tatted on him, right? But we were married at the time. He got my name tatted over his heart. Okay, listen. He got my name tatted over his heart. But it was when we were carrying our son. Okay, hey Carmen, how are you, honey? You all go follow Carmen. She has some amazing products. Okay, I listen. Support one another, right? Go follow Carmen. She has some amazing oils and all types of stuff, soaps and whatnot. Go follow her, okay? I just placed a nice order, honey, okay? And my stuff is en route now, all right? So go follow her and support her business, okay? But anyway, so he got my name tattooed on him, my husband did. And so, and I didn't want to do it, even in marriage, y'all. I didn't want to do it because, people nut up, okay? People get crazy. They switch up on you, man. And what I don't want to be stuck with nobody's name on me after you done switched up. And what it do? Switch up. Sucker. Okay? I would have been stuck with that joker name too. Okay? You're very welcome, honey. So, it was an astounding no in my former marriage. But then the relationship right after him. And I thought about it. I was like, well, I've known him longer. I've known him since we was kids. Oh, that's the love of my life, child. I went and got that fool name planted. You see where I said? I pointed it out right here. So when you look at my face, you had no choice but to look at and see who I belong to. Girl, not I done branded myself and put a tag on my chest. Child, listen. And did. Ooh. When we split and went our separate ways, within a week, that was covered up. Within 1 week, do you hear me? 7 full days, okay? In my Tony Braxton voice, 7 whole days. It was covered up. Cause who? The name on my chest right here is a cock block in and of itself. What? This man can't even look in my eye because he looking at your name on my chest. Nope, you got to go. Sorry, I got to erase you. Eraser. All right? And put a couple of little roses right there, A couple of roses, little flowers right there. Baby, that man saw my first selfie after that and hit his lid. He called me, and we had been split at least about, oh my God, at least about 3-4 months at that point. Baby, that man called me on fire, fuming. To this day, and that was years ago, oh my God, over 10. To this day, he's a contractor now. That man will call and say, I want to come, I want to hang out with you, I want to spend time. Nope, he's one of those, absolutely not. You cannot be friends with him after that, because he is on something else. He's been on, over the years, he's been on trying to get back, and nope, I can't be friends with him. The question of the night, you all, is can you be friends with your ex? That is an ex of mine that I cannot be friends with. Not at all. Okay, Miss Chicago, welcome, honey. Good evening, cousin. Who is the cousin? How we cousins? Listen, how we cousins, girl? Good evening, honey. I did the same thing, excuse me, and got it covered. I will never do that again. Never in life. Never in life. You put that ooh-wee on them and see you. I can't help myself. You understand what I'm saying? You can't help the power that is. when you put that jaw, excuse, wait. Hold on, everybody. Ooh, everybody just calm down. Jesus, I just put all my business. Everybody just calm. Huh? Oh, somebody say something. What happened? What was she talking about? Oh. Alexa say, play, I got the power. You hear me? Listen. Everybody just calm down. Everybody just breathe, okay? Jesus Christ. I said when you put that jaw, when you put just when you know, let me see, how can I get out of this? When you, yeah. When you do the things, of the things, then yes. You tend to, I will say this. No, you got it. I will say this. I have not had an ex that has not, in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Angela, don't be laughing with me. I have not had an ex that has not wanted me to spin the block. But no, an ex of mine has proposed to me twice within the last 4 years. And twice I said no. Because first of all, where you come from? Because he'll come out the blue and say, will you? What, boy? I don't even know which, boy. Bye. That's the power. See, that's why you can't just be fooling with everybody. You got to know what power you got. Ladies. Carmen say, message received. Real men know when to run fast. You understand me? Okay? Because there's a power. Here's the thing. Especially when you're dealing with spiritual women. I'm going to say that to the people in the bike, okay? When you dealing with spiritual women, sir, ma'am, whatever floats you, okay? Be careful, because that's some power. Not power, power. That's some power you messing with right there, okay? Because, see, we know how to tap in and we know how to go beyond the veil, huh? we know how to pierce, okay, the atmosphere. You ain't know. We know how to, let's see, go to other realms and dimensions, if you will. You don't want to just be playing with the spiritual woman, not in the things of intimacy, because you'll mess around and lose your head and be somewhere in the corner, folded up, sucking your thumb. Don't do that to yourself, sir. Ma'am, sir, whoever. Okay? Josh said, I told Tamika if she want to leave what I got to leave what I got to have right in this house. So you want her to detach her parts and put it in the drawer. Yeah, I don't think that works. Thank you, Ralph, for the follow. I appreciate you, my love. So certain ex, but that's one ex. There's a couple of them. There's a couple of them that I just cannot be friends with because they don't understand the boundaries and the dynamic of how to separate the two. Hello, Costello. Welcome to the Talk with Doc. But there are some, like I have two that are my absolute best friends. Okay, absolute best friends. The two of them, welcome. Thank you for the follow, Nikki. The two of them they got their own partnerships, their own relationships. One is married. You know what I'm saying? The other is in a committed relationship. I respect their relationships. They respect me. There is no issues. There is no nothing. Two are my very, very best friends. It's like I absolutely adore them as human beings, okay? There's no foolishness. There's none of that, okay? None of that. And if there is any inkling from their partner, we nip that in the bud immediately, okay? Immediately. You know, when they're with their partners, they're with their spouses. Hey, I'm not calling it. I bet you I'm not. I bet you, in fact, right before we came on here, one of them called me and say, where you been? And you ain't been calling me. Well, because you've been booed up, okay? And what I will not interfere is with a booed up session. Huh? That's what I'm not going to do. So whenever you're free, you call these here tender digits, all right? And I'll know you free. You hear me? That's respect. So when that's my answer to that. Can exes be friends? Yes, absolutely. I'm living proof of that. But You got to draw some boundaries, okay? Josh said, "Woo wee, okay, Doc." Oh yeah, so you got to have those boundaries. You must have boundaries, but that goes with the friends, the ones that you're friends with too. You have to set boundaries, baby. Boundaries are a must in all dynamics of relationships. Okay. Thank you, G Mission Yeet. Thank you. Welcome you all. Welcome. Just followed you. Thank you. Okay, that goes with any dynamic of relationship, okay? Because you can have some family members that want to sabotage your relationship. Hello, somebody. You can have some good platonic friends that want to sabotage your relationship, okay? Please, all right? Boundaries are a must across the board. So, what do you all think? Can you be friends with your ex? Can you be friends with your ex? I'm gonna start bringing some people up. Ja, you got a minute? I'm gonna bring you up one by one, okay? That way we're not over talking each other.
What's up, Doc?
Hello,
I've
how
been
are
waiting to say
you?
that all day. What's up, Doc?
What's up, Doc? What's up, Ja? How are you?
I'm good, in here trying to do what I do. I'm going to get this little one a bath because she can't get her baths too early because she don't know how to go to sleep.
Listen,
You know,
I understand. So what is your answer? Can exes be good friends?
absolutely. I'm glad you asked that question. I'm gonna say something. And Tamika's sitting right here because she know I don't play the games.
Hello,
I
Haley.
don't scroll her Facebook, ask her who her ex is and who her friends are, who her inbox. I don't touch her
Yeah.
social media because when you're in a relationship, if you in a relationship that you have to do that, you're not in no relationship. So whoever her friends are and exes are, we have conversations about it. My ex said so and so. Listen, when they found out we was having a baby, all the exes came out from the woodworks. It should have been me, could have been me, wish it was me, thank you, all the kind of stuff. Oh, we talk about it all the time. Laugh like it ain't nothing. But
Ooh,
she, I gotta, we keep it 100 with each other. And see, that's the key. You can have anybody in your life if you're speaking the truth to your partner, if they know. And we don't play the games. You can very well be friends, unless that is a person that you can't be friends with.
right.
If they can't respect the situation, then you got to go.
Mm-hmm.
You got to go. But
Mm-hmm.
absolutely, absolutely, I encourage people to continue to be friends with people who are friends with you,
Yeah.
because when you have that bond, if you break that bond for no reason, you just destroy. I'm not leaving my friend for my woman
Yeah.
because that's my friend, and
Listen.
it ain't no situation.
You hit something right there. You hit something right there. Because one of my friends, ooh,
Mm-hmm.
and that almost became war. Do you hear me? In his
Mm,
house. Did you hear
mm,
me? That man said to his wife, he says, B is my rider. Okay? Ain't no
mm.
disrespect. She ain't disrespecting you. She wants nothing but the best for us and this and then the third. And she said, but what if I don't want you to be friends with her? He says, that'll never happen. I was like,
Because it doesn't make sense.
woo.
It doesn't make sense. If I meet you and I love you to where I want to be with you, that means every bit of you I'm trying to love.
Yeah.
From when you went an extra week and didn't get your feet done, I want to love that crust that was there, right? When you couldn't go get your
Right.
hair done, I want to love those naps until they can get done. So
Right.
everything that makes you who I want to love that and find out how to love that. And if
Mm-hmm.
you don't have that person, and they might be in love with you, but they don't have that kind of love for you, you got to ask yourself something. You got a decision to make.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
don't want you to love me 75%.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's just like family members. Some family members you have to let go, and that's blood.
Come
But
on.
it's some family members that is not blood that's gonna be there, that have been there. You know what I'm saying? And if I tell you to leave them, I'm asking you to leave a part of you that I already love.
Right.
That
Yeah.
don't make sense. That don't
That's
make sense.
that's
And
good.
listen, listen. I'm not perfect. I done made my mistakes. I did my stuff already. I'm done. I've been done. But I was never I was never loose in the streets. Now I had a whole lot of numbers. I mean, that's a thing that happened.
Right, right.
But I was never in the streets like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but you cannot love somebody fully if you can't love them fully. And you
Yeah.
got to think about that when you start that I love you stuff. You got to think about that. One thing I always say is, listen, those flags, those red flags, don't pop up years later for the most part. You didn't see signs a long time ago. You ignore them because you was in thinking about other things. But those red flags, some pop up later. You don't know about. That's facts. But most of them, them big ones, no. You knew them red flags was there a long time ago. You ignored them, and
Yeah.
you failed to address them,
Yes.
especially when it comes to people having children.
Yeah.
Listen, listen. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
My oldest daughter
Mhm.
has a sister who is 5 years older than she is.
Mhm.
When I met her mom, her baby father was coming around all the time. I started coming around. He started slowing down. Then he didn't come around no more.
Okay.
He said to her one day, "Oh, you better not have my baby laying up under some ninja in the bed and blah 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 blah." So she said it to me the day he was bringing the baby girl home.
Mhm.
Oh, I waited for that because we got to have a conversation.
We
And
got
I listen. I kindly took him, let baby girl come inside, and I said, "No, bro, you don't got to leave yet because we got a conversation we got to have
Mhm. Mhm.
because you don't have no problem. I don't have no problem with you coming here to check on your baby girl when you need to check on your baby girl. That's your daughter." I said, "But what you not gonna do is put some stuff on me that ain't got nothing to do with me. People go to jail for that." Okay? Just because you said something, now the baby thinking what you saying is what it is. Oh, I had to check him. But guess what happened? He still wanted to fall out because it had nothing to do with that baby.
Right.
He wanted the pie.
Right.
This pie ain't yours no more. This
Ooh.
oven don't work for you no more. But that's the thing. You men and women alike, we got to be willing to step to those situations and address them.
Yeah.
You got to address them. That's when you can't be friends with somebody.
That's it.
That's when you got to cut them off.
Ooh. So did she?
Huh?
Did she cut him off?
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Okay.
he
So
cut
it was
himself
just
off.
strictly
Actually,
baby.
he left his daughter like it ain't nothing. He was going in the same city, and she said, "Well, you think I should take him for child support?" I said, "Hold on, time out. That child is mine because I claim her to be mine.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got her name on my shoulder now, both my shoulder." I said, "When it comes to that stuff, don't never ask me nothing like that. I
Thank
don't have nothing to do. Don't you ever say ask me nothing like that. That's between you and him. What he give you or don't give you, that's not my I don't have a fight in that conversation.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
when you're married, you can have a conversation about those things, but you don't have no real say so about none of that because that don't involve you."
That's it. That's true.
And I had to put that in perspective. And she
Yeah.
said, "Well, I thought we could have this conversation." I said, "We can have a conversation about it, but you can't ask me what you should do in that. Because
Mhm.
when it go right or wrong for you, I don't play no part in that.
That's it.
It's your decision. I don't believe in the system, just like I don't believe in it's a lot of things about it I don't believe in the system,
Yeah.
not giving up the money.
Mhm.
But in my opinion, I'm like, look here, don't give up the money. Get your behind over here and come get your damn king.
Okay.
Okay, be with your child. Those 111 days they make you be with your child, and you don't have to pay no child support because you 111 days out the year, if you with your child, you spending the money you need to spend,
Yeah. That's true.
and then we don't have no problem. We
Yeah.
should, you
Yeah.
know. I know I went somewhere else, but I'm just trying to tell y'all, you got to keep it a buck, man, with
Yeah.
yourself. If you
Yeah.
keep it 100 with yourself, you can have anybody in your life you want.
That's true. 100%. That is so true. That is so true. Communication. I know a content creator that I follow. His name is Craig, but he says communication is our partner and clarity is our friend. Okay.
Mm,
So
mm.
when we have that communication with clarity, okay, communication with clarity, it saves a lot of trauma. It saves a lot of drama. It saves a lot of miscommunications. It saves a lot of misunderstanding. It saves
Mhm.
a lot. Thank you. Thank you for the heart move. It saves a lot. You know what I'm saying? Just having that open dialogue that people are afraid to have is so crazy. But I thank you because those are boundaries. And you see, you made a statement there where you said you realize it was not about the baby at all. And it sometimes, and I hate to say it, but in most cases that I know of like that, it's not about the baby.
Nope.
Okay, it's not about the baby. It's always about the fact that that partner, that ex partner, moved on. Thank you for the roses, honey. Moved on, and in your mind, they should be all about you. Okay.
Doc, let me say from the man's, but let me tell you how men think. And I want y'all, all of y'all sisters in here, I want you to think about this. And fellas, you don't have to agree with it. I'm telling you from a man's point. I'm gonna tell you what it is.
Okay.
When a man has a child with a woman, it's not like he's saying he owns that woman, but it's a sense of belonging to that never fades. And
Mm,
because we have a child in a man's mind, well, in a male, MALE, in the male's mind,
come on.
and his idea is because we have a child together, our attachment is always bigger than what you might think it is because we have this child. And most humans with the male genitalia, that is the idea in their mind. Oh, that's why they want to knock you up. That's why they want to give you these babies. Because if I give you these babies, guess what? You always in some way belong to me. And that's the issue. It ain't got nothing to do with that child. Now, I will say there are situations where, mothers aren't, they wasn't reared right and they don't understand how to take care of a child. That's different, when it's those kind of situations. But when that child is not in danger, that mindset of that person who has male genitalia is sitting there saying, nah, I'm your baby father. You belong to me. That is basically what it is. And I'm telling you the conversation, not because men have said it in those words.
Mm-hmm.
I played sports all my life. I listen to what the men say. The players, I've been around them all. Even the ones, even the street players, I've been around them all. That's the mentality. I remember grown men when I was young saying, "Listen, you want to keep her, you gotta give her that baby. You put
Yeah.
that baby in her, she gonna be here forever." That was an old school saying for long before I even started. And that's what it is. It ain't got nothing to do with that child. It's the feel of belonging to, not ownership, but belonging to. You belong to me because of this baby. And that's what it is.
Wow, that is so true. Good evening, everyone, and welcome, everyone. Thank you for coming on in. Welcome to the Talk with Doc. Our topic tonight is: can you truly be friends with your ex and there be nothing else? Okay, can you truly be friends with your ex and there's nothing else? When I tell you, you just laid some gems here, okay? That is a real thing, boy. I've seen that where because he's gotten, he had a child with someone. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm here to tell you. I know you spoke from the male perspective, from the man perspective, the male perspective. I'm gonna tell you, it happens in reverse as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, listen. Do you know I've witnessed some of us women definitely feel the need to bogart her way into previous relationships because that's her baby daddy or that's the father that her child, and she feels that she comes first. So what she'll do is she'll test the waters when he's in a happy relationship. She want to call and she want to pop up, or she want all of a sudden she got needs. The baby need this, the baby need that, and she got claim to his wallet, to his time, to his this. Oh honey, seen it. I have seen it happen for sure. So
Doc,
that goes both ways.
Doc, listen. Before we, and I'm gonna let you go so somebody else can come up here because I got stories for days. Before me and Tamika moved to the house we in now,
Uh-huh.
we used to stay at, my ex, the first time she came to my house and saw Tamika coming out my house, she asked her, was she coming from my house? Of course, she said, yeah, I'm on my way to work. Boom, she on her way to work.
Uh-huh.
How this child kept coming around every so often, kept coming around in the morning with the bonnet on and everything. Tamika be on her way to work, talking about, yeah, she out here again, babe. And I'm saying, what the hell with the bonnet on?
No way. She ain't had no peace. She didn't have no peace. Because how dare you be somewhere laid up with some other woman? She coming out your house. And so she done came over there with the bonnet on. Daughter didn't get an ounce of sleep. Okay.
First of all,
And I'm surprised if she slept at all, she probably slept in your parking lot.
you probably slept in the park. But think about, here's the thing. My daughter was in the 12th grade.
You know what?
The 12th grade.
She practically grown.
Listen, the 12th.
that girl got a W-2. Okay. Girl, if you okay yourself home somewhere.
Lord have mercy.
That girl.
What was
that
you
girl-
coming to get some milk money? Like what was it?
You know what? We are something else. We are something else. So in your
And
case,
wait, Doc. And she got a whole man somewhere. She got a whole man.
I'm gonna tell you, no, she don't.
Okay, I'm done.
No, she don't. No, she don't. I'm gonna tell you. She got him, but he ain't got her. I can guarantee you. He got her.
Oh, Lord, Lord.
He in a relationship. She ain't. Okay. She
Mm-mm.
over around your house with the bonnet on. Okay. That's what she is. She in a relationship with her stress and her worries. Okay. That's what she in a relationship with. Wow. Bless her heart. I hope she was able to get some night sleep. Is she okay today?
I guess so. We live 35 minutes out from where I used to live at, and so
Okay.
it take her way to get here. So I don't think she's gonna be driving out here. And she
God
goes,
bless
listen, we live in the cul-de-sac, so she can drive up and down if she feel like it. Eventually, they're gonna call the cops and then the
Jesus.
cop lives right across the street from me, so she can have fun.
Bless her heart. I give her, I send her peace. I send her sleeping energy, okay?
Yes.
For her to get her some full night's rest and recover on the sleep that she lost trying to figure out what you got going on. Okay? My God today. Bless it. Thank you, John.
Thanks,
Thank
Doc.
you so much. So you, in your opinion, there's a mixture of both. You know, you've had friends that were exes, but then you've had some that you had to put on the out. You had to put them on
Let them
out.
go. Let them go.
Uh-huh. Understand it. I hear you. Thank you so much for your feedback and give everybody my love.
You got it, Doc. Thank you so much. See y'all. I'll be in the comments.
Okay. My God, my daughter snooping around the front door. Bless her heart. She ain't had nobody's peace. My God, today. Okay, let's see, LaShawn. I'm gonna bring you up here and see if you can talk about can you be friends with your ex? Can you be friends with your ex? And will your new partner be okay with you being friends with your ex? Let me know. Let me know. Come on in. Welcome everybody to the Talk with Doc. Welcome. Come on in. Come on in. Carmen, I'm gonna bring you up too. Hello, thank you, Sandy, for the like. I appreciate you, my love. I appreciate you. You all, when you come up, you don't have to speak. You don't have to show your actual face. None of that, okay? Keep your profile picture on. It's like not laughing too hard. That's funny. Hey, Carmen. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, something is covering the mouthpiece.
Okay, can you hear me?
A little bit better,
Can you
but you
hear me
still
now?
a little better, but
Okay.
not all the
Well,
way.
I think I had my hand covering. I think I had my hand
You do.
covering
You got
the
something that's covering
volume
the
of it.
mouthpiece.
Yeah, and then I'm on my earplugs too, so let me I might have to turn them off.
Okay. Sounds good. Y'all come on in. Welcome to the Talk with Doc. Our conversation is, can you be friends with your ex?
Okay, can you hear me now?
It's still at the same level.
Oh, okay. I
Hey, now
turned it
you
off now.
better not.
Okay, there we go. I had to turn it up a little
Here
bit.
you go, y'all.
Um, okay, now I would say yes and no as far as
Let's see.
being
Let's see.
because I it was a guy that I dated in high school. We started dating in high school,
Okay.
and we had a bad breakup. I'm talking about I caught him cheating the whole nine. He denied it. I had to confront the little girl, all that stuff, and so we broke up, bad broke up or whatever, kissing being in as we were, because I think we might have been in 11th grade when we broke up or whatever.
Okay.
Well, as we got older, I had my son.